Wob wob, this is my intro, wob wob.
Welcome back, Guardians. In this video I wanted to talk to you about the Taken King story mission, The Coming War. This mission is the very first introduction to the new Taken enemy varieties, and it's also the first place we touch down in the new Taken King expansion. I wanted to break this down into 3 sections: the audio, the video, and how it feels to play. However, there is a lot more to talk about than just that, but let's start with audio. Game sounds are more important than most people realise, and I am a huge fan of ambient and surrounding sounds, from gunfiring to enemies. The audio in this first story mission had me on edge, it had me excited to play, from the random dying Cabal enemies creeping out on you, to the very live, very intense new Taken enemies. But also the first section of this mission feels very lonely. But the audio of the game around you, the portals created by enemies being taken, the distant eerie sounds of enemies being taken, it immerses you into the start of mission. It makes you want to be there and play, and it makes you feel like taking it slowly as you are bonding to your environment around you. And the music at first in the background is like very calm with some eerie sound effects, but when you meet your Taken enemies for the first time, that background music really showcases what it can do. The intense hype music kicks in and you are ready for a fight, and believe me, you are going to have a fight. All the sounds immerse you in the gameplay and connects you with the story itself, presenting you with more options to love this game. But you can't have just audio without video. Now the video, the visuals, what we see, what we initially connect with before exploring other avenues of excitement, the visuals for this story mission to me were absolutely incredible. From the start of the mission you feel a sense of urgency when you can see the explosions on this massive Cabal base, and you are left with only a few enemies nearby, leaving this stunning open area just that open for you to enjoy and explore. Whilst the Taken enemies are being taken, they leave behind some kind of black portal ripped into the sides and the bottom of the base itself, and it's such an intense moment when you first see these visuals with everything floating around it. It makes you think, wow, what's that? And they fall nicely into the map, and they aren't so obnoxious where they're just spread out everywhere. They're very subtle in how they're placed. I mean, they're big and obvious, but they're very subtle in where they are placed, and it leaves you with this trapped kind of feeling in this big open area, which is so cool. The new Taken enemies themselves, they leave you feeling nervous without knowing what they can do. The enemies that we know and disdain are enveloped in a black, mysterious, glowing fog. The visuals on their animations and them as a character make you concerned for what is about to happen. Everything else in this story mission looks sharper, looks cooler, and looks more inviting for you to play. But how does this game actually play and feel to play? Well, it's not too much of a jump away from the Destiny that we already know, but something to me felt very fluid with this mission. While just aimlessly walking around and looking at things and exploring the map, I still have felt a very natural and fast-paced story mission. The breakdown of the introduction to the map, to the introduction of the new enemies, and onto the escape portion of the actual mission, it fell together very nicely. It left you very immersed, and it was also a very smooth transition from area to area. And there was also a massive sense of urgency after being introduced to the new enemies, whose new mechanics, while confusing to you and what you expect, left a wonderment of, wow, what is happening right now? Other notable moments include Oryx showing up for the first time and screaming at you, which definitely had me jump up and sit forward because of his presence. And also throughout the story, Eris Morn, Zavala and the Ghost have a massive influence on you through their speech in game, talking to you and each other. It gives the characters much more accessible personalities for you, the player, to connect with them and actually care about who they are and why they are there. In whole, I was extremely impressed and excited for what is to come from this new story campaign. As well as the new characters we may meet, we can also expand the old characters and who they are. This has been my personal breakdown of this footage. If you have not yet seen this footage in full, in the video description you will find a link to this mission with no commentary that I uploaded today. Enjoy it. Please hit the comment section and let me know what you think about this story mission. Hit the like button if you wish to. Let's share this around and try and get people hyped up for this expansion, because it definitely deserves to be hyped up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.
Thinking I was like